Good day, my trading friends. Finally got some rug pull yesterday, which was very expected since the Nasdaq was going parabolic. Oh, looks like Nasdaq is gapping down. Oh, really? I didn't even realize that. Okay, let's get started in a couple of minutes. There were some insane opportunities yesterday on the short side. Of course, I mean Tesla short. Tesla's gonna go back to $1,000. Tesla could go down as fast as it went up. Don't have any illusions. Tesla is in its own bubble right now. I'm very grateful for the gap up. Very grateful. Let's see, 49.76. All right. All right, let's get started in 1 minute. Oh, this EQ. I had some plans for this. No, it's on IO gapping down. NIO, I took a loss on it, and there was an opportunity to short it. Well, there were several opportunities to short it, but while I was watching this breakdown of the rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart, and then it went straight down from there, and I missed that entry, unfortunately. And now it's gapping down, so I'm not gonna watch this one. What's this thing doing? It's gapping down. Nikola gapping down. Yeah, all the EV stocks are gapping lower, except for Tesla. Zoom, I got out here when, like, what happened yesterday, like midday, I started seeing everything started fading, pretty much everything, except for these COVID names that I'm long, like mRNA, BNTX, VXRT, VIR. Except for those, like everything started fading, and that's a huge red flag. When you see everything, when you start seeing high correlation to the downside, because what happened over the past several months is, you know, 1 or 2 stocks correct, and the other side it goes sideways or higher. That's what pretty much happened to my portfolio, like, and then they rotate. Then some other couple of stocks correct while the others go sideways or go higher. But midday yesterday, everything started correcting at the same time. So that was a huge red flag. So what I pretty much sold down 5-6 stocks outright. Sold down the weakest ones. And sized down a lot of others, and I went short. So I'm gonna go through what I'm currently having in my portfolio. So VXRT opening range highs entry yesterday, it went up almost 50% in a few hours. I did sell more than half into this spike. I'm still in about maybe 40% of my position. And it looks like it wants to go higher. It actually almost went to 14. Actually did go to 14 pre-market. Looks like it wants to go higher. Tesla, now this could have been an enormous short opportunity. I minimized this. Since I was long, I was really hoping it would go higher. So I sold half when it took out this candle here, 1718 area. That's where I sold half, and the other half I sold here 1707 or so. So I was very aggressive selling it because I saw everything started fading, but I didn't go short yet. I went short after its first crack and the bounce. This is where I went short. The low 1700s, I shorted like 1100 shares. And then it went straight down. I did cover some. I re-shorted a tiny bit pre-market in the high 1500s. Shorted like 500 shares or something, nothing big really. Again, I think this thing goes back to $1,000 over the next few weeks. This is a classic parabolic short setup. Unfortunately, I came in long, so I wasn't fast enough to switch to the short side. But I still played it very well. I'm still really happy that I tightened up my stops the way I did, etc., etc. Ideal scenario, I would have gone short when I sold my last shares, but it is what it is. Or I would have gone short more size. mRNA had a breakout yesterday. Looks like it's gapping up pre-market. These COVID names, they don't care about this little sell-off yesterday. BNTX. I did sell my ads yesterday, break even. So I'm only in from I still only have the shares that I bought like a month ago. But it held this rising 10 EMA on the 60-minute chart, and it looks like it wants to go higher. VIR. Guys, do you think there was a buyer here 49.74, 49.75 yesterday? Look at this. There is some fund sitting there accumulating shares. You can clearly see it on the 60-minute chart. It's just a straight line on the 60-minute chart. This thing wants to go higher. PE had a sharp pullback. This one I want to hold for a longer term. This is part of a bigger theme, and I'm going to use the 20 20 moving average as my stop. Roku had a little bit of pullback yesterday. I did sell some while it was still up on the day before it took out the opening range lows. And this one too, it just came out of a big range. I'm gonna hold this for a longer term unless it stops me out, so I haven't really moved my stop higher yet. APT looks weak. It's a mask stock, and masks are like the next big thing, and this thing is not going higher yet, so we'll see what it does. Shopify, I sized down a little bit. It bounced perfectly off the rising 20 moving average, perfectly. So far, so it's still intact. No problems in this one. But if it takes out yesterday's lows and loses a 20 moving average, I'm gonna sell it. CS, this is the strongest in the bunch. Found support on the 65 EMA yesterday. Didn't even hit the 10-day moving average. So this one is super strong. Net also bounced off the 20-day yesterday. Looks like it's kinda. If it takes out yesterday's lows, I'm out. Twilio, same thing here. Oh, this one is actually gapping down. Hit the 20-day rising moving average. We'll see. PDD is still strong, holding higher lows on the 60-minute chart. So this one is still intact too. SC holding the rising 20-day moving average so far. This one is also intact. DDOG. I sold this one. I sold down too a bunch. Looks like it's gapping down a little bit. FNGU. This one I went heavily short. This is a triple FANG ETF that I had on my watch list. And this one I shorted a bunch of before stock started selling off. I shorted when it took out this candle here, like mid-late day, started fading. That's when I also started seeing a lot of stocks acting weak. And then I added when it took out this candle, like 156 area. So I had like 6,000 shares. I covered 1,000 so far. This thing could go back to $100 very easily. Beal is holding the rising 20-day moving average so far, looking intact. TQQ, I have a big short in this thing. I had 30,000 shares. I covered about 4,500 shares so far. This one too, I started shorting it when it lost VWAP, and then then it bounced, retook VWAP for a while, started fading again, and this is where I added a little bit more. And it went straight down. It looks like it's gapping down. This one could easily go to sub 100 for the next few days. GSX, this is the fraud stock I've had on my watch list for a while for a potential fade, and yesterday we got it. When it started breaking the range here, this 8460 area, that's when I shorted it. And VME, I am short overnight. Too bad it's gapping down. This EQ and VME, I had so big hopes for these things. And they're both gapping down, unfortunately. What do you want me to say about BE? I laid out my game plan. I'm gonna trail the 20-day moving average as my trailing stop. UAVS I sold yesterday when it took out the 220 area, opening range lows. That's when everything started fading. So I sold this one too. Why long term? Because it's an interesting theme. And it just came out of a big base. This is not one of these extended names. I think it's coming out of a solid base. So we'll see. Maybe I'm, I may be wrong, but it's all about odds and probabilities in this game. Nickel is gapping down. Zoom. I'm watching for a potential short. This is a very clean one. Again, I sold it yesterday when it started violating the rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart. And everything else started fading. So I just outright sold it before it even hit my stop. Okay, markets are open. Let's see. Opening range lows, the break of yesterday's lows would be a short entry. So a lot of these growth names are on their rising 20-day moving averages. Some of them are already below. I shorted more Tesla here, anticipating the opening range lows a little bit. Again, this thing could go down faster than it came up. Oh, great. Looks like my e-signal is frozen. Awesome. Great job, guys. Great job, e-signal team. You're totally useless. Okay, TQQ, I need to cover up on this flush. Or at least a little bit. Rigel? Oh. Shill, SHLL. What about this one? Nothing here. VME. Oh man, what a big gap down. Okay, Tesla got stopped out of that starter. Holy shit, VME. I should have held more shares overnight. This thing is straight down. Trying to cover some here. Oh, VXRT, holy shit. What, Beely? What the hell is this gap down? Oh, what's BDD doing? What is Beely doing this stupid gap down? Okay, I'm gonna use the lows of the day as my stop on Beely. GSX gonna cover up a little bit from yesterday's short. So far, looks like we got a few undercuts and reclaims in a bunch of growth names. Undercuts of the 20-day moving average. And these sell-offs are a great way to find strength and weakness. Like relative strength. Holy shit, VXRT. sold a tiny bit more. Why is this Rigel up? Did they have COVID-19 related news maybe? Holy shit, VXRT. Please tell me someone is still in VXRT with me. Okay, good. At least someone is still there. What do you mean everything hurts? Well, pretty much all my longs are up and pretty much all my shorts are down. I think I really don't have that many losers. Okay, so Beely, it undercut the rising 20-day moving average, and if it takes out the lows of the day, I'm getting out. But as long as it reclaims this range, you know, it could just be a little bit of a shakeout. Depends on the markets, of course, but this could be just a big shakeout. There's no hard rule that says the markets have to go down because keep going down because the markets are down one day. That's why you use trailing stops and don't let emotions guide you. Like a lot of look at CS. Like look at this thing. This is barely down. It held the rising 10-day perfectly. Like, as you know, if the markets don't go lower, like we could just go sideways. Many of these stocks could hit all-time highs. Some of these names are incredibly strong. Short VXRT. I mean, maybe for a day trade could work. Maybe it could work for a day trade, absolutely. You know what, I'm gonna cover down a little bit more of Tesla if it takes out highs of the day. I don't want to write this thing back to 1700. What about which one? VBIV. No. Doesn't look that great. Yeah, Workhorse, they have some kind of deadline or update today. I don't know what this. I think it's dangerous to buy this do this one on the long side right now until after the event. They have some kind of a USPS deadline, and they are pretty much not gonna get chosen by USPS, almost guaranteed. But I don't know what time it is, if it's during... Oh, what the fuck? Rigel, holy shit. Straight up from opening range eyes. WRTC, it found support on the rising 20-day. I sold it yesterday. I just wanted to clean out the piece of shit stocks in my portfolio. But it did hold both the higher low on the 60-minute chart and the rising 20-day moving average. It's 14 minutes after the open, and David has already said fuck you to me. Thanks, David. I love you too. I love you too, David. Yeah, that guy, man. Yeah, there's like 3 new COVID stocks. Rigel, IMV, VNRX. 3 new COVID pumps today. Just incredible. They just keep coming. EQ wants to take out the lows for the day. Cruises, RCL, they're still holding. Cruise lines are still holding their bottom of their ranges. They're still inside, but yeah, they do look like they want to break down. But yeah, we'll see. INO, I don't see anything. Beyond Meat is done being a leader for now, yes. You can clearly see it. It's below the major moving averages. It's below the 10, it's below the 20, it's below the 50. This thing is so far broken down. It's not a leader anymore. Like if you look at the stocks in my portfolio, look at the ones I'm long, okay? They're all above their 10 and 20 mostly. Except for this Beely, which today gapped down below the 20, but it's reclaiming. Look at how these things are just surfing the moving averages. Beely, PDD, which is also looking to break down for now, we'll see. VIR, this one I'm short, like SC, Twilio, they're all like surfing the 20-day moving average. Shopify. Beyond Meat doesn't look anything like those stocks. You know what? I'm gonna go short some Zoom. I'm gonna short this piece of shit. This thing loses the 20-day, it's gonna go straight to the 50-day moving average. Gonna use highs for the day as my stop. I got 7,000 shares on this thing, on this Zoom. Okay, it looks like I may get stopped out of a bunch of names soon. PDD, okay. Okay, let's see. PDD probably gonna get stopped out of this thing. I'm gonna put some hard stops in there. SC2 takes out lows of the day, I'm out. Because this little relief bounce looks like it's failing pretty quickly. Twilio 2. Looks like I'm gonna get rid of a lot of long exposure. Net also. Why am I putting stops on these? Because the technicals are confirming. I'm not letting my opinions or my emotions guide me. I'm gonna let technicals guide me. The stocks show you when they want to go down. The 20-day moving average has been a good guide for many months. And now it's gonna be a guide as a stop area. Voxel, a flag? I don't see. Oh, you mean here in the like 130s? Yeah, I mean maybe. Yeah, it had a decent breakout. Yeah, textbook breakout at 132 yesterday. But it was too thin. I didn't even see this thing yesterday. Voxel, that is. Vimi? Yeah, I mean, I'm short Vimi, yeah. I covered a little bit near the lows. But I may re-short soon. Or not re-short, but I may add to my short. Maybe, we'll see. And EQ I'm watching also. Oh, EQ has no volume. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I'm gonna pass on EQ. No. Holy shit, Tesla is going red. Oh man, no, I missed my reshort. That first red 5-minute candle would have done it. Oh, I hope it bounces a little bit. Jesus Christ, I don't have enough size. Oh, D-Dog I need to set up. Okay, Twilio and Net, I got stopped out of those. Okay, this is one of those days. Okay, PDD, I just got stopped out. Okay, the market is right now yelling at us, guys. It's all about listening. Beely got stopped out. Boom, I'm out. Or got stopped out of my last partial, that is. A lot of these names could be good shorts too, like these perfect breakdowns. But again, I have a hard time switching from going short a stock that I was just long. Very hard time. D-Dog gonna get stopped out. Roku, I'm gonna size down on this thing. And I'm gonna start covering some shorts soon too. Holy shit, Zoom! Oh my god, this thing is straight down from the short. Need to cover up some. Holy shit. Okay, SC got stopped out too. All right. I don't have a lot of long exposure left here. Pretty much none. Except for the couple of COVID names. All right, the market has spoken. The market has spoken. And we listened. I shorted some more VME. It's losing VWAP intraday. Covered a little bit more of FNGU also. Damn, that this EQ couldn't gap up. They're always gonna make these things so hard. I think this Zoom could easily go down to the rising 50-day. So I'm gonna try to hold it for a while. All right. Kinda slim portfolio now. Kind of a slim portfolio. Yeah, Nvidia and Fastly, yeah, they had some big reversals. Nah, I'm not really looking at WRTC, no. I sold it yesterday. It's just a very thin stock. I mean, look, it could go higher, but there are better ones out there. So now I am net short. Actually, I came in net short today, but now I'm heavily net short, or not maybe heavily, but I'm more short than I have been in a while. I haven't been this short for maybe, I don't know, 4 months. So all about adapting to the market conditions that let technicals guide you. SPYs are holding up really well. Holy shit. Things are holding up the range pretty well. Interesting. Very interesting. Airlines, these things look like they want to go green. Maybe we're gonna get some good airline setups for next week and cruise lines. Scans are pretty thin. It's kind of nice with these types of days now and then, because there's just not much to watch. Don't worry about who's holding the SPYs up. Don't worry about it. Just let trade price action. They may or may not be holding the SPYs up. And why would they hold the SPYs up? Instead of Nasdaq, for example. Yeah, I have a small short from yesterday. I'm looking to add more. I am looking to add more. I'm thinking if it gets rejected on VWAP, I may add a bit more. We'll see. Yep. No, Livongo I sold like a couple of the sessions ago. Shopify I sized down yesterday. I'm still in it, but it looks like I may get stopped out today. Looks like I may get stopped out of it today. You know what? I did some Tesla here. I added some, a small, just very small. Nothing crazy at all. ACMR, yeah. Yeah, I know, PRCP is another EV pump. I'm gonna watch it going forward if we can build a nice little base or flag. Look at this PE, this thing is above the rising 10-day. This is super strong. Also, BLDPI got stopped out yesterday when it started losing the 20 EMA. When you got the confirmation of that it lost the 20 EMA at high 1990s. All you have to do is listen to these stocks. There's a rhythm, a reason to how stocks move. Oh, Citron is positive on LRN. I'm gonna short this piece of shit, yeah. Didn't I say that about Zoom? I think I did. And again, it's the same patterns, you know. You have an extended stock that's been riding these moving averages. And then once it starts breaking down, especially when other stocks are breaking down en masse, like this is, you know, it's not rocket science. It's pretty easy to find these things if you look for it. No rocket science involved. The same patterns over and over again. Like stocks don't go up forever, and if you have a stock that's been trending for a while, you know, once it starts breaking the trend lines, there's a good chance it's gonna go down. Man, I only have 16 stocks in my portfolio. Haven't had this few for many months. Tesla, maybe I'll add even more. I think Tesla is gonna go down much, much more. Eventually, that is. How do you like your coffee? I don't like coffee. Lots of milk. How do I like my milk? Well, if usually I like it cold, but if I'm gonna have it in coffee, I like it hot. You like camel milk? 1%, 130% milk? That doesn't sound tasty. I usually drink 2%. I used to drink 3%. Now I drink 2%. Not that I really drink that much milk nowadays. I used to drink a lot of milk when I was younger. Fastly. Oh wow, Fastly looks like it wants to go to the rising 50 day. Holy shit, man! I sold it all. Was it 2 days ago? No, I sold it. I sold half of it 2 days ago when it broke below the 20. Again, the same pattern. 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart. It undercut a little bit, bounced, and then it broke below, and that's where I sold half. And then I sold the other half when it took out the previous day's lows yesterday. And unfortunately, I should have gone short. I should have gone short. This thing is gonna go straight to 60 bucks. Why do I have to be in the most overextended stocks on the long side? It's a good and bad thing because these are the best movers, but they're also the best shorts, and it's hard for me to go from long to short. Okay, Shopify, I'm all out. I sold all Shopify. This thing I've been long. So a lot of stocks I've been long for many months. I sold them. So the only things, wait, D-Dog I'm out too. I just haven't removed it from my portfolio. So the only things I'm still long are VIR, which is a COVID stock, ZS, which is right on the rising 10-day moving average, Roku, and APT, which is a mask stock, and mRNA, BNTX, and VXRT, which are all COVID-19 stocks. And BE, this is the fuel cell ship stock. And now I'm heavily net short. Okay, I added more to my Tesla. I have 2,000 shares short of Tesla now. Yeah, I chinked the market yesterday. That was me. Holy shit. It's on record. I even said I'm gonna chinks the market. Oh man, every time I show the P&L, the market goes to shit. And this time I'm very happy how I traded everything. I'm very systematically selling things off, and I went heavily short. So even though a lot of the stocks I was long went down yesterday and today, I still managed to make money the past 2 days because, well, mostly because VXRT, this one was a big trade, one of my few longs that actually went up, and mRNA that went up, and then the stuff I went short. TQQ, I still have a big short in this thing. This is my biggest position. No, actually Tesla short. Holy shit, Tesla! Okay, I need to cover up a little bit here. Okay. Holy shit. What a market. Like these types of days, they happen now and then when you get these big reversals after multiple months of a trend. And you gotta be fast, you can't hesitate. Like this should come as no surprise to anyone. Like I've been talking about the potential pullback for a while. And you know, the trailing moving averages, etc., etc. Just have to be very systematic about it. If you have set rules that you know work, if you spend a couple of thousand hours studying stocks, you will realize they have a certain rhythm to them. And then all you have to do is just listen. Listen to what they're telling you. I'm thinking about sizing down on mRNA when it loses this 70-60 area. Or you know what? No, I'm not. Never mind. No, I'm not. This thing just came out of a big range. It's a COVID-19. You know what? No, never mind. Never mind. mRNA, I'm gonna either get stopped out entirely or this thing goes to 100 bucks. Yes. Tesla. Oversold? APT? What do you mean oversold? It's been going sideways for like a month. APT is definitely not oversold. Nikola could be. What's NIO doing today? Not much. Okay, Workhorse. Workhorse is starting to break down to. Oh. Okay. I should go short Workhorse. I just shorted 50,000 shares of Workhorse starter size. It's trying to break down again. You can clearly see this lower highs. It's getting super tight here, and it's just about to break down. It's tested the rising 65 EMA twice, and now it's testing it the third time. And they have this event today, which is probably gonna flop for them. I don't believe it's gonna go well. Like a lot of these balloons are the speculative stocks. They're gonna pop one by one. If the market can't bounce, like the speculative money, like the Robin Hood crowd, the David Day Trader cult, those things, they're gonna be on tilt by next week because they have no idea what they're doing and they think stocks only go up. And let's just say a lot of their assumptions may be challenged. I think I'm gonna size down on VXRT a little bit more. A bit late? Why would it be late? It's just having a technical breakdown. This thing breaks down, it's gonna go to 10 bucks in a straight line. Just like Nikola did. It reminds me of Nikola when it broke down a couple of weeks ago. This thing went from lost the 20-day and went straight to the 50-day. Workhorse, well, it doesn't look exactly the same, but you know, it breaks down below here, it's gonna go straight down. Nikola looks a little bit intriguing too, but no, I'm gonna pass on Nikola. A lot of these balloons are gonna pop. The stocks that have run big over the past few months. How's the EV sector doing? Tesla, obviously, NIO, Nikola's back. Holy shit, this SPAC is down, what, 40%? Wow. Okay, Workhorse so far is bouncing a bit. Like, if we can confirm this candle, if we can confirm the breakdown, I'm gonna add another 50,000 shares short. Right now I'm only half size. Or actually I'm like third size. I think for now the easy money in the markets is over. Like I don't really like the term easy money, but the past 3 months, 3.5 months, they've been kind of easy. Easiest I've seen in my trading career. And I don't think the next 3-4 months are gonna be as easy. I think we're gonna have to work hard for our profits going forward. Have to be more selective and be quicker with taking profits. Because yesterday was really, I think it was a little bit of a character change in the market, or maybe not. You know, this could turn out to be just a quick flush. We get another undercut of the rising 20-day in the Nasdaq, and then we go straight up again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait. It's all about patience. A lot of these new traders, they're gonna blow up going forward, especially if the speculation money isn't as aggressive as it has been lately. Like you don't get these follow-through moves on the pumps. And like Warren Buffett says, when the tide goes out, we see who was naked, or wait, how's the saying? Wait, I have to Google it. When the tide goes out, oh yeah, only when the tide goes out you discover who's been swimming naked. Yeah, that's it. I think all the Robin Hooder crowd, most of them, the David Day Trader crowd, they've been swimming naked this whole time. They have no idea what to do once stocks stop going up. The dicks come out, yeah. Did I jinx? Is this the third time I've jinxed the market? Isn't Portnoy holding Mark still? Like he's going down with the ship. I think he's still long it. He went long. I know he was long into earnings. I don't know how long he's been long. I think he's been long this whole time. But now it's going down because he has no sell rules. He doesn't know what to expect from the market. This thing could go down to 50 cents by next week. No, Portnoy is not gonna blow up. He's only trading with a small part of his net worth. I think he's only trading with like 3-4 million, and he's worth over 100 million, which is in big part tied up in the Penn stock. Like if Portnoy loses all of the money he trades with, his 3-4 million, he's still gonna have like 100 million. Like he's gonna be fine. But the people who follow him with their $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 accounts, they are not gonna be fine. Okay, Workhorse held so far. No, Portnoy is fun. I watch Portnoy almost daily. Looks like some names are bouncing again. Like it could just be a big shakeout. Like a lot of these stocks, they could reverse higher and like close pretty much unchanged. But we'll see. Have to play defense. Really have to play defense first. I'm gonna check my A watch list. Like a lot of these names I was long before. Let's see. SCDG, look at the strength. You can clearly see the relative strength. If this thing can just build a little bit more of a base, this is gonna be among the first ones to go once the market turns around. Oh, DraftKings is lower from where I covered it. Okay. Like D-Dog held a higher low so far. Melee, well, this thing is still firmly below the rising 20. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I expect the market to be very choppy going for at least for the next few weeks. Have you ever had a New York pizza? No. Any opinion on Overstock? Nope, no opinion on it. Looks just like every other stock. Well, it's actually stronger than most other stocks. It's holding the rising 10-day. Many of the other growth, like extended names, are holding their 20 days. Or I'm not long Workhorse, I'm short Workhorse. No, there is a video out there how I build my watch list, but it's like a couple of years old. I'm working on a new one. I'm working on a new video. I even have the I'm working on the table of contents. Where is it here? No, wait, where is it? Here. I'm just, well, actually, I'm not gonna show it yet. It's a work in progress. There's just so many things to go through. I'm gonna do like 2-hour videos. Oh, I haven't decided yet. Or maybe I'll do like 3-4 shorter. I don't know. We'll see. I have to finish the table of contents first. PRTS. Oh, this is the one that broke out. No, it looks good. It's one of the stronger ones. It hasn't even hit the rising 10-day yet. This thing is showing great strength. Okay, so far looks like we are bouncing a bit in the markets. Netflix? Good for what? It's in the middle of nowhere, really. Nah, I don't think it. Wait for a good setup. Okay, Workhorse I'm gonna get stopped out of any second. It held so far. It held so far. It held the rising 65 EMA. Yeah, Workhorse, exactly. If it takes out that $15 area, that's the confirmation. If I don't get stopped out, I'm gonna double up there. But looks like I'm gonna get stopped out of my 50,000 shares for now. Or like soon. Boxel going up from yesterday. Interesting. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream. I don't think there's much gonna happen. I'm gonna look for ranges on Tesla. Like we get a tight range late day, maybe short too. But again, like highs of the day is the stop for my short. Right now it looks like it's bouncing with the markets, but now the 20 EMA and 10 EMA are acting as resistance areas and not support areas like they've been for many months. So I'm just looking for ranges and Workhorse looking to potentially add, and yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be much slower trading environment going forward. Gotta have a lot of patience. Yeah, ERI, Penn. Yeah, these things, I'm looking at these things. ERI, Penn, the casino names, BA, and the airline-related names. They look good. UAL and Save I'm watching. Absolutely, they look good. I think maybe tomorrow we could have breakouts in these things. The SPYs are not really down. SPYs are green on the day. Oh man, maybe I'm overstaying my shorts. Well, you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay. Thanks for today. And I'll see you tomorrow.